Hello, hello, hello. I am bright blue today. Jeez. I didn't even process how vibrant that color is, but hello, everyone. It is good to see you today. I have my gigantic water container, so we may need more bathroom breaks than usual, but that's totally fine. Also, Cat, no worries. It is definitely not a bother to chat with you. I am very excited to get to hear more about how your week's been so far. But yeah, so today we are going to be playing some more Coral Island. I'm thinking actually that tomorrow we may add on the start to a Sims 4 challenge, and that we will probably alternate between Coral Island and that for the next little bit. So let me know what you guys think of that. I'll probably mention it a couple more times later in stream. But yeah, I think with that we're ready to to head off and get started. So let's hop into the game. Yeah, wow, I'm very vibrant today. But that's okay, you know? We'll be attracting attention. All right. So I want to check in on my honey things. It looks... Oh, nope. They are still in the process. I thought that was saying... Yeah, I know. I'm glad to see that you are back in, though. And I'm excited to show you... We didn't make too much progress. It was a pretty short stream yesterday, but we did make a little bit of progress. So... Oh, I need 10 bronze kelp. Oops, I thought it was 5, so we'll grab this, one more, and then the glass, because I think we also need that. Oh, shoot. Wait, can I load this for 5 at a time? There we go. Nope. There we go. Alright, so then load this in. Beautiful. And... this as well. So today I hope we are finally going to get the... Oh. It's always fun when I like flip-flop between games and then get confused about the controls. I've been playing other games. My week has been good. It's been quite busy. We've been planning for one of my best friends from middle school and high school. Her bachelorette party is this weekend. And I am one of 2 maids of honor. So we've been planning quite a bit for that. So yeah, I'm super excited about that this weekend. I will not mention anything about what exactly we're doing just because it is a surprise for her, and even though, you know, she doesn't really watch games that much, her fiance does. So just want to make sure nothing gets spoiled by accident. But yeah, my week's been good, and I like set up for the bachelorette party, like a little schedule itinerary thing on Canva. Yeah, you'll definitely get the Cliff Notes next week. I'll have all the details. But yeah, so I'm excited about that. Again, this is like one of my oldest friends. She was also a bridesmaid at my wedding. So it'll be a lot of fun to like get to celebrate her. Her fiance actually also went to high school with us. They didn't start dating until much later, but yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of fun to celebrate, and their wedding is later this year. So that will be super exciting, and it'll be nice to see some like people I haven't seen in a while. So yeah, but it'll be a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to that. I've also started, so for those who don't know, I am a freelancer. I do mostly science writing, although I'm trying to branch out a little bit more and shift into other forms of like content creation. So hi, howdy, here on Twitch. I am also trying to branch out into like mental health content, since that's something that I am really interested in, and I'm happy to talk about that more on this stream as well. But since I'm now a freelancer and working full-time from home, for the most part by myself, sometimes my husband also works from home. He's home today, although he's out right now getting a haircut. But now that I'm working from home and like trying to kind of do some entrepreneurial type pursuits and everything, trying to create my own like science writing business and all of that stuff, it's been a lot, and I'm feeling like, you know, most of my friends are not really interested in like the content creation side of things or entrepreneurship. A lot of them are very happy with like their 9-to-5 jobs and everything, which is great. And like, I wish that were me, but it's not. So I find that freelancing is good in a lot of ways for me, although it obviously also comes with its own set of challenges. But yeah, so I'm definitely so one of the things I'm doing is trying to reach out and meet more people that like live in my area, that are also, you know, entrepreneurs or writers or like content creators or something, so that I have kind of more social contacts in person with people who are kind of going through similar things as I am, and that we can like learn from each other and share the like trials and successes of kind of freelancing, of trying to start a business. Yeah, like networking, but also I think just having the like emotional support as well, and like having more people to talk to that understand that side of my life, you know? So, but yeah, like also for networking and like I know very little about entrepreneurship, and like the little that I do know is from like books and YouTube videos and stuff. So I think, you know, being able to talk with other people who have more practical experience as well would be good. Oh shoot, I forgot to try to fix the encoding thing. So let me know if at any point the video quality is really disgusting and I'll try to fix it. But yeah, no, I agree, Tida Cat. I think like mental health is something that I have always been really passionate about talking about. I was diagnosed with depression when I was in high school. I had like, I'm not going to go too much into it just because I don't feel like super comfortable talking about this in detail, but like I did have a kind of complicated home life, and my depression got really bad. Yeah, no worries. So my depression got pretty bad around my sophomore year of high school, and that was when I first went into therapy. And it was like so beneficial and so helpful for me. Like I was at a point where I was really struggling, and I didn't have any of the like skills, the techniques that I needed to actually navigate those things. Like I didn't necessarily get a lot of those skills from my family of origin. So, you know, I think it was something that I really needed to go to therapy and learn. Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad. Let's see. Oof. All right. Let me see if I can adjust these settings a little bit. I can't do that. Don't necessarily. All right, we'll shift this to low for now and see if that helps. It may make it really unpleasant to watch. I may also need to... Hello, zombie. How you doing? I may need to... All right. Maybe that works. So we'll test that out. I may need to end stream and restart again if that doesn't seem to fix it. But yeah. Hey, zombie. How is your week going? And Tidacat, I don't even know if I asked you. How is your week going as well? I know you're heading home, so feel free to answer later when you can. But yeah, hopefully that helps some of the encoding issues a little bit. Keeping an eye on it just in case. But yeah, I think like at that point in time, I knew literally nothing about like mental health, about depression and all of that. So, oh, it's been a little tiring. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad it's mostly okay. I have overall been quite good. A little busy this week, but overall good. But yeah, so I knew so little about like mental health stuff. Like I don't think I knew at that point in time like what depression was. Ooh, okay. Having some encoding overload stuff again. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. Maybe it's just the transition. I'll hope. And it was just something that like I had to really push to get into therapy. My parents were super not for it. And so it was something that I really had to advocate for myself to get into therapy. So I think that was a like really good thing for me in the long run, because I did have to really, you know, push for that. And I think like I got so much out of being in therapy and, you know, not only understanding that like what I was experiencing was like clinical depression, but and like not necessarily just that I was like a bad person and wasn't like handling my shit well enough or whatever, but also just like learning how to navigate those situations in a healthier way, and like those feelings and everything, I think was really empowering and really important. But I know that like I am very privileged in the sense that I was able to like get access to that help, and that like I, you know, despite the fact that I did have to like fight my parents on it a little bit, like my family didn't have any challenges in terms of like financially covering the cost of therapy, and like that wasn't an issue. So I'm super privileged in that sense, and I know that not everyone has that same experience. So yeah, all right, let me, now that I got through that without getting too sidetracked, yeah, like coping skills are so hard to learn, regardless, but especially when like the adults in your life at that point in time don't necessarily have those coping skills themselves, we'll say. Like when they still have a lot of work to do Um, I think that can also be a big factor. Because not everyone has, like, put in the work, you know? Not everyone has looked into themselves to quite that level. But, yeah, I think, like, there are a lot of people, and, like, for me, I think if you can afford it and it's available to you, like, I think, honestly, everyone, regardless of whether or not they're struggling, should go to therapy at some point in their life, just because I think it's a really valuable way to, like, learn more about yourself and also just kind of, I think, like you said, like, a lot of people do have kind of these potentially fundamental skills that they haven't developed yet, or, like, there are just ways that they could handle things more effectively, in a way that better fits them and their needs in particular. And I think it can be, like, a really insightful experience, and that there would be, like, you know, I just think I know that I've gotten so much out of therapy, and to be fair, I, like, really, really needed therapy. But, like, I've gotten so much out of it that I definitely advocate for other people, again, if they have the means, like, going to therapy and, like, doing that work. Because I think it's really valuable. So, yeah. Oh man, Tida Cat, I'm sorry to hear that winter has come for you already. Winter is coming. It is still not quite winter here yet. Like, the weather is getting colder. I'm in the US. So, like, the weather is getting colder, but it's not fully like, snowing and stuff yet. It's just getting a little bit colder, but still pretty manageable. So I'm a little torn because it's like I love the winter right around Christmas and New Year's, and then after that I'm done with it. So, like, give me all the snow, give me, like, blizzard level conditions pretty much around Christmas, and then the snow can get lost. But unfortunately, like, the snow hangs around, at least where I'm at. Like, we can get snow into April and stuff, and by January I am done with it. But also, like, I grew up near this area, so I'm used to the snow. So at least that's good. I know that other people, like, really struggle with it because they don't know what it's like. Yeah, definitely. I think that, and this was something I was so fortunate with as well. Like, I had a phenomenal group of friends in high school, and I mean throughout my life, but in, like, middle school and high school, I had a great group of friends who was just, like, they were really solid people to be in touch with. Like, a lot of them had, like, very functional, like, normal families. And so in a lot of ways, like, I felt like interacting with them and like seeing the ways that their families interacted as well was kind of a healing experience for me, and was something that also showed me, like, that there are other things out there, and I think that was super duper helpful. And it meant that, like, I learned a lot of, like, interpersonal skills from those friends as well. Just kind of, like, help make me more effective at managing. I don't know if I've actually donated that yet. More effective at, like, managing conflict and stuff. I think it's so important. Like, it's so, so, so important, especially if you're growing up in a situation that isn't necessarily optimal, like to as much as you can increase your like positive social contacts outside of the home and outside of your family, because I think for me it was so like my friends are the absolute best, and like the people I was friends with in middle school and high school, for the most part, like I'm still friends with them to this day. And like I am so, so grateful that I found those people when I did, you know, because I think they really like they saved me in a lot of ways functionally, um but also like they saved me I think from like being an asshole too, you know, like I think my friends have really made me a better person. um so yeah, I'm about to get super mushy here. I'm like tearing up a little bit, but yeah, like I've been so lucky with the people that both that I've chosen to surround myself with, but also like that have mutually chosen to spend their time around me. Um, like I genuinely just feel so lucky. They are amazing, amazing people. Um, but yeah, and I think that's why, like, relatively speaking, I ended up being like decently normal-ish, normal adjacent. You know, not that there really is any like any such thing as normal. Like everyone's got their stuff. Um, but like I could have been much much worse adjusted than I am. Um, yeah, yep. Same on the depression front. Like seasonal depression is definitely a real struggle of the winter. Um, and again, I think that's like I love like Christmas and the holidays. Um, and I think like all the bright lights and like all the cheerful and nostalgic music and everything, like um, I think that's all a really positive aspect of winter for me. But, and I was talking about this with my husband, like one of the things that's kind of weird to me is like from what I have heard, part of the history of like Christmas is that it was sort of based on one of the like pagan winter holidays that was like essentially a festival of light to kind of like bring people out of their seasonal depression kind of thing in the winter, and like help give people something to look forward to. But then it's also like you're doing that at the beginning of winter. Like I kind of wish that there was some like big celebration that was kind of on the scale of like Christmas and everything to look forward to, that was in like late February or March or something. So it was like you're not just spending like, you know, because winter technically doesn't start until the end of December anyways, at least from a like what do you call it, based on like the winter solstice and stuff like that. So it's like we're barely into winter when we get the big holiday that's like make everyone feel better because like winter is dark and sucks. But yeah, like winter times can definitely be rough. Although I haven't tried this yet, so I cannot like recommend it from any point of authority, but I have heard that sometimes depending on like where that comes from specifically for you, like those the like really bright lamps can sometimes help with that. Like they have ones that are like a mirror basically that you just like put in front of you and you just stare into it for a certain amount of time. Like they're not the most effective thing, but they can help at least a little bit. From what I've heard. Let's see. You had so much snow. With snow forts around your house. Yeah. No, I do really enjoy making like snow forts and little like igloo type things. That is a ton of fun. But yeah, thankfully we didn't get anything bad enough. Also, Clover's walking back and forth in the background. But oh yeah, but thankfully we like haven't gotten snowed in yet. So I mean, we're also on like a higher. We have like a porch that's elevated up a bit, so so it'd be pretty hard to get us fully snowed in and block the door. But I am definitely glad that that has not happened. And yeah, for sure, like your chosen family is so important, and like the people that you choose in your life, in my opinion, and I'm very biased, but like I think like you don't get to choose your family, and so in some ways I think for me my chosen family is more important, I think. Just because, you know, they're people that I feel like I really genuinely have things in common with, like interests, values, all of those kinds of things. And that's not always the case with like the family you're born into. And like, yeah, I think also like one thing that bothered me a lot when I was younger. I was debating whether or not to share this, but I guess it's I guess it's okay. One thing that bothered me a lot when I was younger was like the discussion of like, oh well, like they're your family, so you have to love them no matter what. And it's like, well, if they don't like treat you well, then like you can still love them and at the same time like not always feel good about them or like want to be around them, you know? Like those can coexist. Like they're not exclusive. You don't have to hate someone to know that they're like not the best like person to have around you in certain situations or at certain times, you know? Like you can love people and also know that they aren't necessarily the best people to have around, for example, like when you're in a crisis or like when it's time to celebrate something. There may be certain people in your life who are like really downers, you know, who like don't want or enjoy like celebrating things, or like, you know, you have some friends who are less social and may hate going to parties, so you don't invite them. Like you can invite them to like one-on-one things where you catch up. So I think that's always just been like something that kind of frustrated me, and like I have definitely felt more love from people in my chosen family than in my biological family, you know? Like there are plenty of people in my biological family who are fantastic as well, but like that doesn't mean like that just because, you know, we're related by blood, like that doesn't mean that they're going to be the people who are going to love me the most and who are going to love me in the ways that I need to be loved, you know? So all of that's a work in progress, but little mini therapy session. Hi, Bubby. You got some gunk in your eyes. He's like, Mom, you're embarrassing me in front of the people. He's like, my fans, they can't see me in such a lack of dignity. You gonna snuggle? Oh, is it called Yuletide? Okay. For some reason, I think the name that was coming to mind, and this might be like a different holiday, was Saturnalia. That might not even be during the right time of year, but that was the word I was thinking of, but I wasn't sure if that was the correct holiday. All right. I want to figure out what else we need to do on this farm. Hi, buddy. Are you just gonna, like, pace back and forth? Are you just strutting? No, you're gonna snuggle? Okay. Come be a little floof bean. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with all of that. And I think, like, that is something I really love. Are you chewing on the mic cable? Yeah? It's okay. Ah, that was a Roman holiday. Okay. I think one thing that I really do like about living now is that, like, overall, you know, we still have a long way to go, and there are still so many conversations that we can have about, like, mental health and all of that. Oh. Okay, there we go. But I do think, like, it's worth recognizing also that, like, we have come so far from, like, a few decades ago even, and definitely from hundreds of years ago. Like, we understand so many of these things better, and again, like, we still have a long way to go. Like, I'm also a sciencey person, and we have learned so much about the brain, and at the same time there is so much we don't know, you know, like, there's just tons and tons of things that are really, really complex about the way that our brain works, and, like, I think we are a long way from really fully understanding it. Like, one of the things that I find super interesting is, like, I saw a bunch of like, articles and oopsies, I'm low on energy and totally, yeah, the brain is, like, a huge mystery. I saw a bunch of articles and videos and, like, posts and stuff coming out about there was a meta-analysis that was published relatively recently, like earlier this year. And for those who don't know, like, a meta-analysis is kind of, you look at a bunch of different scientific studies, and then you sort of analyze them all together into sort of your own study. So it involves a lot of different steps where you have to, like, account for, like, the different types of statistics used in each study, for example, or, like, the different methods. So there are some, like, caveats to it, but it can be a good way to kind of see a summary of a lot of information that have been found, and, like, it can be a good general overview of an area of study where, like, a lot of the other papers that may have been published are very specific to a much, much smaller question, so they can be used to kind of answer larger questions. And let me get a sip of water and then I'll finish this thought. And this meta-analysis found, from analyzing a bunch of different papers, that essentially there doesn't seem to be enough support for the serotonin theory of depression. So one of the most common treatment methods used for depression, so one of the most common, like, antidepressants, is referred to as serotonin, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. I know, hydrated queen, we love that for me. So selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors. Let's see, where's a good place to explain this? So serotonin is a neurotransmitter in your brain. Neurotransmitters are chemicals in your brain that help your brain cells to communicate with each other, essentially. So they can transmit messages between individual brain cells, and they're part of the functional units that help our brains work and think and do things. So, serotonin reuptake inhibitors they increase the amount of serotonin that's floating around in your brain that can be used to transmit messages, basically. I'll try not to get too into the weeds. I get really excited talking about this kind of stuff. And so these SSRIs, selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, were selected to use in depression, not because we knew for sure that depression was caused by not having enough serotonin, but more so just because I think they were being used to treat something else. And they found that, like, in the patients that they were using those drugs in, that in the patients that they were using those drugs in, that they were, that their, like, depressive symptoms were also lessening. And so they were like, hey, this might work for depression too. And that's where the idea that's, like, in pop science everywhere that, that, like, depression is caused by not enough serotonin in the brain, like, that's where that comes from, is that the drugs seemed effective for depression and not the other way around. Like, they weren't designed specifically because we knew that depression was impacted by low levels of serotonin. We assumed that depression came from low levels of serotonin because the drugs seemed to help, and that's what they did. And so that's been kind of like a leading hypothesis for a while. But essentially it was, you know, there are a lot of people who talk about how antidepressants, like, quote unquote, aren't effective. And there have been a lot of studies that have also shown that, like, not everyone with depression sees any degree of effectiveness with selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors to treat them. So, it's been, like, a hot topic of conversation in the neuroscience world. And based on the meta-analysis, it looks like there's really not enough data to, like, fully support, meaning that, like, there were some studies that did support that idea, there were some that didn't, and overall, it didn't seem like there was enough data that supported it as compared to the data that didn't support that. So, that's kind of an interesting new bit of information. That doesn't mean, like, I am also personally, like, I am on an SSRI, and I find that for me, I'm on it actually for my anxiety, and it's really effective for me for my anxiety specifically. But, like, that doesn't mean that it would not work for you if you have depression. It doesn't mean that, like, if you've had success with an SSRI in the past with your depression, that invalidates that. It doesn't mean any of that at all. It's just that as we are trying to develop new drugs to help treat depression, we may look more to different targets other than serotonin, is kind of more of what this all seems like it might mean. But yeah. So that's kind of a general summary of that. If people are interested, I'm more than happy to talk about this kind of stuff, like, all the time. Let's see, can I fit? I can fit. I'll put that in there for now. I may move that up to here. But yeah, like, I find this kind of thing super interesting. I have my master's degree in biology. I was a psych minor in college. I've spent over a decade in therapy. Like, this is definitely a topic that I'm super interested and invested in. So yeah, absolutely. Like, I think something that doesn't get talked enough about in science is, like, I think there's sort of this general idea that, like, you know, we know that you have different types of cells in your body, like that you have skin cells that do certain things, and you have, like, let's say, heart cells that do a completely different set of things. But, like, sometimes it's not appreciated that, like, even two of, like, the same type of skin cell can be completely different from each other. Like, even though they're the same category and they may have the same, like, function in the body, they're completely different. Like, it's something referred to as cellular heterogeneity. So, like, each individual cell is different from the other cells. So, like, there's so many treatments that it's like, yeah, you need to have it, like, personalized in some ways to your own body and to the things that work for you and your own personal goals as well. Like, there is a chestnut or chestnut? I think that's right. So we're gonna go run and grab the chestnut. But yeah, like, everybody's bodies are different, everybody's brains are different. Like, that's something that I think, so I was diagnosed with ADHD earlier this year, and that was, like, such a huge transformational experience for me, because I had always kind of, like, so when I was a kid, there were a lot of things that I felt like were a little, for lack of a better term, were, like, a little off about me compared to my peers. Like, just some things that I was like, like, my friends don't respond to the world this way, you know? Like, I was a really picky eater, particularly with textures. That was one thing. Like, I really struggled with keeping my schoolwork and, like, tasks organized. My room was, like, a disaster site. Yep, 100%. Like, and that's something that I'm actually working on an article right now about, is kind of the reasons that women are diagnosed later in life than men are with ADHD in particular. But yeah, like, my room growing up was a mess. Yeah, same thing with autism. And like, I just remember every time friends came over, it was like, I had, like, piles of things on the floor that took up most of the floor space. And it was like, thank God I didn't play with Legos a lot when I was a kid, because it would have been a nightmare to, like, walk over that, because the number of times I, like, stepped on, Barbie shoes were really bad. Like, I had, like, Barbie stuff lying out everywhere, and stepping on a Barbie shoe hurts at least as much as stepping on a Lego. But it's, and, like, the Polly Pocket shoes and stuff like that, although those were usually, like, a little bit softer and squishier. But yeah, so, like, there were a lot of things where I was like, I feel like I'm a little bit different, and I don't know why. And I think, like, I had a lot of teachers talk about like how much potential I had, but how I wasn't fully reaching it. And I think I sort of always felt a little bit like there was just something wrong with me, you know, that it was like my fault that I couldn't do the same things that other kids could, you know, that looked like so easy for them. And so around, I think it was around the time I was in grad school, like near the end of my time in grad school, I realized, like, hey, okay, I'm hearing more about this ADHD stuff, and I'm wondering if it might apply to me. Like, I'm noticing a lot of these, like, these symptoms in myself, but also, like, I'm not super, like, hyperactive. Like, I don't run around, like, I don't feel a need to, like, run around a classroom or anything. So maybe not. Like, maybe that's not me. So I kind of, also, yeah, it is the, like, there are a lot of, like, mental illnesses and stuff that falls into the DSM, diagnostic realm, that are like, yeah, like depression, I think, as well, is much more likely to be diagnosed in women than in men, even though the rates are probably not that much different. Like, I was not aware that schizophrenia was one of those, but I'm not surprised. And yeah, like, a lot of it does have to do with a lot of, and that was, I don't think I finished this thought, but like, I am so glad that like I was born now compared to like 50 years ago, because like I'm so grateful that I am able to deal with my like mental illness stuff and everything in a time where it doesn't immediately get me institutionalized just for like being depressed, or even like, you know, I was reading a book that talked about like this guy's grandmother who was basically like put into an institution because like she wasn't happy with just being a housewife and she wanted to like go back to work, but her husband wasn't okay with it, and they literally were like, oh, you need to go get like electric shock therapy, basically. So very glad that like, again, we still have so much work to do and like a long way to go with improving all of the mental health related stuff. But like, it is very much a developing field, and I'm also very glad that I was not born like 50 years ago. Because I think my experience would have been very, very different, if that had been the case. So, yeah, super glad about that. Yeah, absolutely. Like, again, the world still has a lot of progress to make, and we are also better off now in a lot of ways than I think we were in the past. Yeah. But let's see. Because we don't have the milk we need yet for the stuff underwater. I think I might... Oh, wait, we want... kitchen upgrade is going to be too expensive for now. Maybe I'll try upgrading our watering can. So I think all I need for that is the bronze bar, maybe? Let's try that out. Do it on a rainy day. Yeah, although I think, because okay, maybe I'll do the hoe then if I can. Because I've already watered the crops for today, and I think I can pick it up tomorrow. Oh shoot, I need wood too. First tier takes 1 day. Yeah, because I did already water today. Do you know if it's like a full 24 hours or if it's... Yeah, okay, it is. So yeah, for this upgrade, I think I can do it just like today. I could also check the weather. Cool, yeah, all right. So we'll do that for now, and I'll monitor a bit more closely for the next upgrade, the weather channel. I've not been remembering to check that, so. Oh wait, I think we got, yeah, we got some figs. I think that's one of the things. The next one takes 2 days, yeah, so we'll need to be much more aware of what the, rain schedule is and or have enough stuff for. All right, so we need, I think these are all things we have planted, so I don't think I'll be able to make it to the general. Yeah, there's like no way because I think the general store closes it. Yeah. So we'll go to the general store tomorrow. I still have the list of stuff that we need to get all of the things. Being very descriptive here. Wow. All of the things. Yeah, to get the remaining stuff for the Seisoujin. Well, and just all the crops for the fall. So we can just save up some of those just in case, because I don't know what we're going to need in the future. Oh, wait. That also goes in here. Then I can sell a bunch of this other stuff. Let's see. I don't think I can fit. Do I still have a? I do. But I don't have space for that. Alright. We'll hold on to that for now. And hope for the best. Alright. Still has ages to go. I think I'll go do some fishing maybe. Can I just fish off here? But yeah, so going back to ADHD story. So then fast forward a few years to some point last year, and I ended up kind of falling down the TikTok rabbit hole of ADHD content, and I was like, huh, I identify with like a lot more of this stuff than I thought I would. So I was like, okay, I don't want to like self-diagnose or anything, but I want to see, like, I haven't heard that much. One of the videos was on like the differences in ADHD symptoms between men and women. And like we have also like 0 studies at this point, basically, like even less, like there are very few studies on ADHD in women. Most of it has focused on like men and boys. There's even less than that on like non-binary people, trans people, all of that kind of thing. So like we have very little information about that. But like for people assigned female at birth, like we don't have as much information on what ADHD specifically looks like in them. There is some, and like more studies are being done now because it is something that is being pushed for a lot more. And so one of the things I started looking up was like YouTube videos about women who were diagnosed later in their life with ADHD. And watching those videos, I was like, this is basically my entire life story. Like they were sitting down and just like saying the exact same stuff that like I had experienced. Like, oh, I was a super messy kid. Here's what my room looked like. And I was like, that's what my room looked like. And like, oh, I was like told by all my teachers, like, you know, oh, like you're clearly such a smart kid. If only you like weren't so lazy, or if only you like put in more effort or whatever. Like, there was talking about like picking up a ton of hobbies and then like getting intensely focused on them and then dropping them. Just like a ton of things that I was like, oh my gosh, this is just like me to a T. So again, I was really like, I come from the science world. I know about the like dangers is probably too strong of a word, but like the concerns around self-diagnosis. But I was just like, okay, like I'm really identifying with a lot of this. So I ended up talking to my therapist and like setting up an ADHD assessment. And I went in earlier this year and did the testing. And basically, because I was also having like some challenges with like my work at the time, where it was like really surpassing my coping strategies and that kind of thing. It was like a very high stress job. There was a lot that I really liked about it, but it was very like high stress, high pressure. And so it was really challenging my existing coping strategies. And I was just like, okay, like I really want to make this job work. So I'm going to go get assessed for ADHD and see if I can like get some help with that. And I went and I got assessed, and then I got the call about my results, and the person who assessed me was like, okay, so you have like severe ADHD. Like you are 2 full standard deviations away from the mean on like every single measurement we looked at. How did you not get diagnosed before this? Like, how was this not noticed? Like, you have a very severe case, and like I am surprised that they didn't catch it earlier. And I was just like, okay, cool. So it was not just in my head. But yeah, and so like that's been a really validating experience in a lot of ways. Because it's like it, and this ties way, way, way back to Tita Cat, something you were saying earlier. Like, I think one of the biggest things that's come out of that for me is understanding that like everyone's brain works a little bit differently, and like things that work for one person is not going to work for another person. And like I think with the like depression and anxiety, because I've been diagnosed with both in the past, like both of those things are things that it kind of felt more for me at the time. It was like, okay, this validates the challenges that I'm having, but like it also kind of felt like it was reinforcing that there was something like wrong with my brain, kind of, you know. And I think like going into kind of ADHD space friendly spaces. Hi Beach IT, how's it going? I am obsessed with your bee emote. Oh my god. Hello. And yeah, like going into like ADHD friendly spaces and like learning about neurodivergency and stuff, I think that really helped me with kind of starting to be like, you know, there is nothing wrong with my brain. It just works different, you know, and I need to like, and it is frustrating at times because it's like the world is not built necessarily for brains like mine, which means that I am going to have more challenges with certain things than other people. And at the same time, like, it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with me. It means that I need to figure out, like, how to work with my brain in the world settings that are not built for me, you know? So I think that's been, like, a huge... And I think I've started to view, like, my anxiety and my depression through that lens as well. Yeah, you did. You walked into, like, very, like, deep in the mental health chat. But yeah, like, I think that's been something that's helped me to view my, like, anxiety and depression through a different lens, too, is, like, just, you know, like, it's not necessarily that my brain is wrong or anything. It's just, like, my brain works differently than other people's does. And I need to learn how to work with that and not, like, beat myself up for it too much. So I think net-wise, like, that's all been a really good development for me. But yeah, like, there is, you know, again, I think it has gotten better even since, like, I was in high school with people talking about, like, mental health a lot more. And I'm also trying to be really open about my experiences because I think it helps, like, I'm someone who is very comfortable about talking about this kind of thing. And, like, again, I've been through over a decade of therapy, so, like, very comfortable with talking about this stuff, and I've done a lot of work at this point. And so, like, you know, because I'm so comfortable talking about it, I'm like, it's definitely something that I make a point to talk about with people when I feel like it's a safe place to do so. But yeah, like, I think it is something that's really important to talk about because it's, like, part of the reality of the human experience, you know? Like, I did a presentation for work a while back for, like, Mental Health Awareness Month, and over 50% of people will personally, so, like, they themselves will... Hey, Aussie girl, how's it going? It's good to see you. How are you doing? How's your week? But yeah, like, over 50% of people will, at some point in their life, experience, like, a level of mental health challenges that are, like, above the diagnostic threshold, basically. So, like, that it's severe enough that they can be diagnosed with something. And so, like, more than half the population is going to experience it at some point. So, like, it's very much, yeah, like, it's just something that, like, I think we should feel more comfortable talking about, but has historically been, like, such a taboo topic. Yeah, absolutely. Also getting a little croaky. But yeah, Aussie girl, thank you for following yesterday as well. And it is great to see you in chat today. I'm wondering if tomorrow we should go down into the mines while we wait a little bit more, because we're still... Actually, did I check the cows today? I don't know if I checked the cows today. I did not check the cows today. All right, let's check the cows. I have not. Yep. Alright, I gotta also empty out some of my stuff. Let's pop this away. Then we'll sell some stuff. Yeah, I know. I gotta love the cowbies. I gotta give the babies some attention. I'm not giving them the appropriate loves. Alright. Awesome, yeah. So, Aussie, tell me, like, what are some of your... A, are you a gamer yourself? And B, if so, what are some of your favorite games? Wait, is that... I think that's what we need for the turtle. Hello, babies. Which cow is that? I want to, like, give that cow a, like, triple gold star for, It's Mooster. Of course it's Mooster. Little Mooster baby. I'm so proud of you, bud. You're helping me out real nice. All right. Let's pull some of these. Oh, excellent taste, Aussie girl. I love that. I am having a great time. So we did play Disney Dreamlight Valley for a little bit on stream, but then we finished all the core game content. So for now, I'm just playing it off stream, but having a ton of fun with it. It's a really entertaining game, and it sucks me in. It is addictive as hell. And then, yeah, I also play The Sims 4. I haven't played Age of Empires, actually, so I feel like that'd be something I'd potentially enjoy, though. But yeah, I was actually, and I'm curious what you guys think of this. I mentioned at the beginning of stream that we may actually start a Sims 4 challenge tomorrow during stream, so... We'll probably do a longer stream tomorrow, and I'm thinking, so a few options for Sims 4 challenges. I am thinking, so I do really like Legacy style gameplay, and I think, so I definitely want to do a 100 baby challenge when they release the, like, infant update stuff. So I'll be waiting until then to do that. But I was thinking, so I found online, like, something called, it's like the Wheel Spin Legacy Challenge or something, where it kind of helps randomize some of the events that happen and, like, the choices that you make for your Sims. And I was thinking it could be really cool to do like a like randomized kind of legacy challenge that helps to like make the story a bit more interesting. And I was thinking it could be cool as well to have once we hit affiliate, which we are getting very close to with our follower goal. Once we hit affiliate, I'm thinking of adding a like point redemption thing that you can basically enter chaos mode in whatever game we're playing. So for like the Sims, for example, if we're doing the Wheel Spin Legacy, which I think I will do at some point, it'll be like, oh, there'll be a specific wheel spin for like chaos. And it'll be stuff like divorce your spouse and like go start a fight with someone or whatever. So I was thinking that could be kind of fun. And then ooh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. So there is something like called the random or like the Wheel Spin Legacy Challenge. That's I think it was also a Lil Simsy challenge. Like she has a bunch that that she's created. So that would, but like I have in the past with like my own personal gameplay prepared other wheels to randomize stuff. So maybe I'll like build some more of those to randomize beyond what that gives the option for. But yeah, I think that could be kind of fun. There's also the Not So Berry challenge, which I have played. Yeah, Lil Simsy's great. I have also played through the Not So Berry challenge, which is another one of, well, not played through it all the way, but I've played with that challenge off stream in my free time. And it's a ton of fun, but I think since I have played up until like near the end of Yellow Gen off stream, I think I'm a little worried it might be a bit repetitive for me to do it, especially since like I've been playing, like I'm currently in Yellow Gen and I'm like actively, oh no, I want to place the thing, but the cows are in the way. Babies, move. No, oh god. Move, please, thank you. Okay, beautiful. I think since I've like been playing that on my own personal save relatively recently, like I'm a little worried about it being kind of repetitive and not as much fun for me. So I kind of want to do something different, but maybe similar-ish in the sense of like some kind of legacy challenge, but with like some kind of specifications or limitations around it. So it's 8:10. I'm gonna just like run toward the blacksmiths so we can pick up our, I know this is going around, I'm taking the scenic route a little bit. So yeah, but I will probably, I'm not the best at like making sims, so I will probably create my sim off stream for that, and then we can hop on stream and then actually like play through stuff together. But yeah, I think something like that could be fun to add some more like variety to stream. But yeah, Aussie Girl, like Coral Island is quite fun so far. I would definitely recommend it if you're interested in the game. I think it will be, it's currently in early access. So I think it'll be a lot better when they like fully release the game and have all the updates in. Just because it is like, there are definitely places where you notice that the game is in early access and isn't totally finished yet. But overall, I'm really enjoying it. There we go. We got our watering can back. So we can go water our crops and then get into the next area in the diving area. But yeah, Aussie Girl, have you played any like Stardew Valley? Because this is very similar to Stardew Valley, and if you enjoyed that, like, there's a fairly good chance you'll enjoy this game. Right, no space. I will want to sell the hot pepper for sure. You have, cool. Yeah, it's a good game. I played it around the time it came out, and it was a ton of fun. I definitely am wanting to like go back at some point. Let's see. So we have crab, tilapia, rainbow fish. I think all of those I've tried to donate so we can sell them, but I'm just gonna check. Crab, not donated, cool. Where, rainbow fish, where is tilapia? There we go. All right. So we'll sell those, and then we'll go donate the crab. But yeah, Stardew Valley is a ton of fun. Although there have been a lot of people in chat here who have said that they really had trouble getting into it. So, into Stardew Valley. So, may not be a game for everyone, but I really enjoyed it. So, would definitely recommend it if you are into kind of like cozy farming sim type games. I've also been wanting to like go and play. Yeah, same here. I love trying out new games. Also, we are a hydrated beach today. Hydrate or dihydrate. But yeah, I've been curious because I know that Stardew Valley is based on like Harvest Moon type games as well, and I never played any of those when I was younger, so I'd be kind of curious. I don't know if it's worth going like all the way back. My husband has a bunch of the old Harvest Moon games, so I'm not sure if it would be like worth going all the way back, just because, you know, games have changed so much since then. But I know that there's also like, I think, is Story of Seasons like the same developer and is kind of like the equivalent of the Harvest Moon games now? I don't remember. But I may try to play like one of those games. Let's get this. Here you go. Oh my god, wait. It just ate the whole bottle too, dang. You were hungry, huh, bud? Alright. Oh, amazing. I really hope, I think, maybe we'll now be able to get some more, like, silver kelp, which we really need. And we should also, I think, be able to finish the Explore the Ocean stuff now, too. So yeah, the silver kelp will be very important for building more sprinklers to automate our farming stuff a little bit more. Clear the way! Ooh. And I think a lot of the stuff that's in the, like, underwater Seisajun, I think that's also gonna be kind of beyond this area as well. Because we haven't found, like, any of it except for the sea salt so far, so I'm guessing it's stuff that kind of opens up further in. Is there a second one of those things over here? Because we need at least one more. Ooh, maybe it's over there. Let's go searching. Yeah, alright. Let's clear some shit. Beautiful. So yeah, I think adding in some new stuff, especially since, like, I think we're gonna be waiting a while for any updates to this game, and I think once we get, like, through the first year, I may kind of shift away from this a little bit more until we get more updates. So I think that might be a good time to shift over to, you know, playing some Sims, and potentially introducing some other games as well. I have a few possible games that we could also do, but I love some good Sims gameplay, and I'm feeling very much like in the mood for it right now. So there we go. All right, that should be our explore the ocean quest done, which is amazing. You're doing amazing, sweetie. So I just need to clear this a little bit so it can get through and do its thing, and then we can go talk to Ling, I'm assuming. The lady, the myth, the legend herself. But yeah, also, if anyone is watching who is not a follower and you are enjoying the stream, please consider following, because we are getting very, very close to our follower goal for reaching affiliate. So would super love to have more people join the family, join our little friend group here. So yeah, but no worries either way. I'm very awkward with self-promotion, sorry. Ooh, you're playing some League, nice. Did I ask you last time? I can't remember. Do you have are they called champions, is that right? Do you have a specific champion that you like playing? I think I might have asked you last time, but just in case, I'll cover my bases. All right. So what did that remove a blockage to? Does that mean we can go like all the way back to that one area of the stairs that was blocked off? Oh, we gonna be so hydrated. I'm like getting close to being done with this. Very proud of myself. We're going for a healthy fall Luke. Oop. Nice. All right. Had to auto mod blocked that that one bit, and now unfortunately it has added to my permitted terms ass ladies. So that's great. I can't wait to see how that term may come back to bite me later. Yeah, it didn't add the permitted term as badass. It added ass ladies. So we love that. We love a good ass lady. Oh god. All right. Yeah, much appreciated, Taita. I will be blaming you in the future. I see no possible way that could go wrong. I'll leave them. I don't think they're anything we haven't already collected. God, I move so slow underwater. I just want to zoom. Is that too much to ask? Ooh, we got a bunch of shells right here. They're spawning like crazy. this open? Nope. Where opened up? Also, I want to meet some mermaids. I'm ready. I've been ready, but I am ready now. Alright. I will find you. I will hunt you down. I will get there. Eventually, very slowly. You won't have time to run away from me, because I'm moving too damn fast. Also, this looks like just like the least efficient way to travel. Just like... Mermaid! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, amazing. It's happening. It's happening. Oh my god. Oh, you're beautiful! Ha ha, Huma! Hmm? Oh, goddess, it really is human. A swimming one at that. Can we date these, please? You, in the meat suit. Approach. In the meat suit. You have a lot to explain, human. Yeah, that's right. We're royal scouts from the Merfolk Kingdom, and we demand answers. How is it you can operate our devices? How do you use it to heal sick coral and remove that disgusting sticky human goo? How did you make the root of the coral tree retreat back? How? Denali, enough. We shall start over. My name is Agong, and this is Denali. We're merfolk from the Merfolk Kingdom. Now about those questions Denali asked earlier. How? I see. The one named Ling appears to be responsible for most of this. We've paid no mind to these super coral since they appeared many years ago. But our modified devices, they're unexpected. We saw no such thing right up until the dark sticky goo entered our waters. Human from Coral Island, thank you for your cooperation. Denali, we must head back and report this. Wait, our report is still incomplete. I demand you give us your name, human. Shannon, well, honorific Shannon. This isn't over. I still have questions for you. Farewell. Was that supposed to have like a specific honorific, or are we just generically like, ah yes, honorific Shannon? Can I go in? Nope. Does not appear. You know, scrap is important. Oh, I know scrap is important. We discovered that. I don't know if this is an area I've been before, because I know I definitely couldn't take those stairs. Or I'm assuming. But does this connect back to, like, the main area? This is kind of looking like the main area. Yes, okay. So that connects back up here. That is good to know. But yeah, like, genuinely, this looks like the worst way to swim around underwater. Like, least efficient way possible to travel. Like, I am actively pushing myself in that direction. Like, we're not going anywhere fast, are we? Oh, I see, and this connects there. So is, like, this little bit the only bit that's new? Have we explored the rest of this area? Oh wait, this looks maybe new. Yeah, it is new. Okay. Is this the retreated route following? Alright. There's more work to do. We can't go talk to Ling yet, apparently. that looks new. I want to collect that just in case, because I think it could be something that we need for the Sace engine, which I'm probably Ooh, that is new. Okay, beautiful. I don't know. I don't think it's one of the things we need, although it might be. Ooh, and silver kelp. Yes, okay. This is where we want to be. It's blocked. I know. It's okay, little friend. I'm working on it. Purple, 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 purple sea urchin. Okay, we definitely need that. Oh, I'm so excited. We're getting so many things we need. Oh, heck yeah. Look at all this silver kelp. And we have another one of the flamey things to use. Flamey-o, hot man. Alright, there we go. And we got this one too. Alright, I want to go back and collect that. So what can we eat? I want to save that. We can definitely eat these as long as we can actually eat it. Oh wait. No, I think the scuba snack will take too long to eat through, because we want the silver kelp and I want this purple sea urchin. But I'm gonna position myself right here so I don't accidentally pick up the wood. If I did, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Beautiful. I think I just need a like normal one and not like a special quality one or anything, but we'll see when I check. Okay, so that looks like it's okay. Let's go check the other two that we released. And we got more cherry stone clams. Nice, nice. Okay. Clearing a path. I also don't appreciate that the mermaid said I was in a meat sack. Like, I feel like I'm just as much percentage-wise meat as they are. So I don't know why my land body got called a meat sack. I'm a little offended. Does not stop my love for the mermaids, but I'm a little insulted. My meat sack is sad. It's a sad meat sack. Sad little meat sack. I feel like that's probably another phrasing choice that's gonna come back to bite me. It's okay though. Maybe in the future we can make use of Okay, this silver kelp will be immensely helpful. And I also definitely want that coffer. For sure. Alright. Alert, low stamina detected. Okay, so we definitely don't want to eat this. I guess I'll eat the figs? No. Yeah. I may regret this. These may be worth a lot of money, but oh well, you live and you learn. And you end up very poor. Eastern oyster, I think that's something else that I needed. Cool. Alright, we're gonna move the anchor here. And I'm gonna just double check real quick. Just do a quick zoom around. And then we can go back up. And then we'll deliver the stuff that we've... Oh, this is continuing on. All right, we'll come back and do this after. Ooh, but we did open up this direction. I just want to see if there's any, like... Oh, this might actually be moving on as well. Okay, so we'll head up to the top because we are full to the brim with stuff. We'll go donate some of the stuff to the Seisogen because I think we definitely have stuff for that. And then we will maybe check the museum as well. I don't know if there's anything that we got that is donatable though to the museum. Eastern oyster, nice. All right, and purple sea urchin. Okay, so we don't need the cherrystone clam. I was right about that. All right, these are things that will grow. Did I water plants today? I might not have watered plants today. Shit. We are forgetting basic farm. I did not. Okay. We are forgetting basic farm responsibilities here. I am clearly not a competent farmer. Alright. Let's just toss some water onto these plants. But now that we have access to growing to more of the silver kelp, we can make some more sprinklers. And that'll help a lot with the amount of stuff that we'll have to like physically do on the farm. Oop. I am starting to feel tired. What can I eat? Since I don't need that. Yes. We'll eat both. All right, beautiful. Okay. Perfect. Oh, need more water. Also, for any other Americans in the chat, Merca, what are your plans for Thanksgiving, if you have any? I am very curious. We are still kind of figuring out our Thanksgiving plans, so that'll be fun. But yeah, my sister is actually going to be in Disney during Thanksgiving. Do I have... Because I could, I'll do the scuba snack, I guess. It's a lot more energy and stuff than I think I need, but maybe not, actually. That might be a good amount of energy. But yeah, so we're still figuring out our plans, but my sister gets to be in Disney, so I am a little bit jealous, but very excited because so my sister got an annual pass to Disney, and we are planning a sister plus partners trip for later this, or for next year. So I am super excited. It has been a long time since I went to Disney. Oh, I have to wait until it finishes all the bronze kelp. Good to know. Yeah! Super fun. We did our last, like, sister Disney trip back in, I want to say, 2016 or so. And it was a ton of fun. We had a great time. It was like our first time traveling, just the two of us. And it was awesome. Like, we just had the best time. Like, my sister is one of my best friends, so yeah, I love spending time with her. She is great. And she's been like learning a lot more about like Disney and researching all the hotels and stuff. So she is definitely like our resident Disney expert. So she's going to be doing a lot of the trip planning, which is super helpful. I'll be helping out a bit, but I know so little compared to what she knows. So yeah. All right. Since I have been chugging down a ton of water, we are going to take a brief break for bathroom and water refill. But I will be back soon, so I will see you guys on the other side of the break. And yeah, I think that's it. All right, cool. See you soon. Hello, hello. 1 second. I popped the thing out of my headphones. There we go. Hello. All right. We are all set and ready to go. All right. Beautiful. And we have refilled my gigantic, like this is for scale. It is the size of my head. Thank you for the welcome back. I appreciate it. But yeah, we're going to be hydrated as hell up in here. I am going to be so... My brain was like, I'm going to be so full of water. It'll be great. I don't know what that means. Please don't ask me. I just realized I didn't shift back to, there we go. That way you don't have to just exclusively watch my face and not see anything else happening on the screen. As fun as I'm sure that would be. So yeah. Also, Aussie girl, I am curious. Are you from Australia, based on your name? And if so, not that I'm super familiar, but what kind of general region are you from? From Queensland. Nice. Also, this music is like so tranquil and calming. I love it. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's early. Extra appreciate you coming in and watching stream then. That is... Yeah, so stream started, what, like 6 a.m.-ish your time? That's wild. Also, since you are from Australia as well, have you tried out Dinkum yet? That is also a very fun game. Let's see, I do need to ship some more bronze quality fruit. Yeah, I don't need a beet. So I can ship the bronze quality one for that as well. You haven't? Are you familiar with the game at all? Or it's like a... Just to give a brief summary, just in case you're not, like it's kind of been described as if Minecraft, Animal Crossing, and well, mostly if like Minecraft, Animal Crossing, and like Stardew Valley had an Australian baby or something along those lines. So it's like part farming sim. You can like rearrange stuff, like do terraforming and stuff on the island area that you're dropped onto. Oh man, you're recovering from surgery. I hope that the surgery went well and that you're feeling better. But yeah, I hope you're doing well. Surgery can be super stressful and can sometimes take a while to recover from, so I hope you're doing okay. A lot better now just doing physio? Nice. One of my friends is actually a physical therapist. Do we need taro root for anything? We might. Oh, but we have regular quality. Okay. So I can sell those to meet our little quota here. Some of these we may want to add in here later, but we have no space. I'm gonna need to definitely do a day off stream. I did like add a couple more things to hold stuff. I'm being very specific here. I added a few more contained chests. There we go. To hold stuff, but it's definitely not enough. So we're gonna need to expand, so I will probably do that off stream. Just so we have more storage. So let's see. I can't remember if the taro... wait, I don't think taro root was part of this. Was not. Okay. Oop. Cool, cool. So then I'm gonna say let's head up here. We can get the coffer broken open. And then we can maybe go buy some more seeds. So I think, oops, just a little bit too early. So I think we left off with like buying some bok choy or something. So we'll need to continue down the seed catalog from there. But I think we've got everything growing that we need for the Seisajun. I think we prioritized buying those things and growing them, so should be good on that front. That's always heartbreaking. Oh, thank you. Clover's the best. Is he in the camera? I guess he's not. I think he's cuddling with my husband, but thank you. Clover is the best. He shows up pretty right. Oh yeah, he was walking back and forth earlier, wasn't he? He was like pacing across the screen. He is the best. I love him so much. But yeah, he is a regular focus of stream, either from me or from somebody else talking about him, so, or from him like walking across. No, wait, we have hot peppers. I can put that back where it's supposed to go. Beautiful. And then I was gonna go to the general store or the grocery or whatever it is and buy some stuff. Ladybug. Wait, I didn't realize that the like exclamation point when they like notice that you're around. I didn't realize that could go down. Also, oh my god, Taco. Who's a good boy? It's Taco, always. Forever and always, it will be Taco, who is a good boy. Oh no, we missed his birthday, Raphael. I almost confused the brothers. My bad. Aw, man. Alright, well, Theo's birthday is coming up on the 11th, so if I seem like I'm forgetting, remind me. I've been forgetting to celebrate most of the birthdays, honestly. Alright. Let's see, so I think we left off, yeah, bok choy. And we need 4 more. Alright. And then I hope I got orchid seeds. Should I get more just in case? Like, I think I got orchid and pumpkin seeds because I knew that was stuff I needed. I'm gonna risk it, I think. Which I may regret, but, okay. That's true, but, alright, I'll maybe come back and buy some more if I'm nervous. You're right, like, it would not have hurt to buy them anyways. And I probably should have just done it. But you see, I am not a smart lady sometimes. Also, hello and welcome back, Tidacat. How is League going? Let's see. I think I'm gonna keep that with me. Your game was bad. The top half of your team folded over. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you gonna go back and play some more, do you think? Do you have the opportunity for redemption? Happens more often than not. Alright, we still need one barley. Already in a game lobby, nice. So let me update my notes. We need one barley seed. Cool. And let's water stuff. Oh, we got a kitty on the move. Kitty. Yeah, you want to come say hello? Oh, yep. Very chatty. I don't know if you guys can hear him or not. Hello. Do you want to hop up? There he is. The majestic being himself. His Majesty Sir Clover Floofington Fluffernutter Percival III. First of his name. Yes?
When would you like to do dinner?
Maybe like 6:30ish? Does that work?
Okay.
Also, one second. Do I watch Critical Role? I do not, actually. I do play some D&D though. I know so little about all of that, but I am a huge nerd, yes. Like major, like top tier class nerd, yes. Big time nerd. Yeah. Oh, D&D is super fun. I started playing with some friends a couple of years ago. We have like every other week ish. Like it's supposed to be every other week. It often ends up being like more like once a month, but we play when we can. Cherry stone. Boo. We don't need more cherry stone clam. But yeah, no, we, so back at the beginning of the pandemic, we had one of the, like, work meetings I had was, oh yeah, the hardest part of D&D is definitely scheduling it. Especially when your group is, like, as chaotic as ours is. We're all just, like, very busy people, but also, like, yeah, very chaotic, but a ton of fun when we do get it in play. But yeah, so near the beginning of the pandemic, ooh, shimmering coffer, that looks fancy. I hope that doesn't give us trash. but it'll be shimmering trash, so it'll be okay. We had a work meeting where people made like PowerPoint slides to introduce their pets. And someone had like their cat's name written out with his like formal title. And I'll see if I can like I took a screenshot, so I'll see if I can find it and like demonstrate the example after. But I sent a message with that to a bunch of my friends, and I was like, oh, we have to do this for Clover. So we went through and like added a bunch of like nonsense titles to his name. So that's the like first of his name, etc. I just came up with the Percival part just now though, like Percival. I appreciate the pun, so but yeah, so that's where that comes from. And some of my friends call Clover the King, and they are very dramatic about professing their undying loyalty for the king, as they should. And we like introduced elements to like different games that we play where it's like, oh, go pay your respects to the king. And you're supposed to like go over and pet Clover whenever that's mentioned in the context of the game. So Clover is deserving of his royal titles and deserving of all the love and attention. Ooh, hello. I can just walk around you? Do you have nothing to say to me? He looks so noble. He's like wearing a like knight's helmet or something. He is defender of the realm. What an interesting fellow. So I really wish they had a map for this underwater area, because I feel like I get so lost, and it is expanding quite rapidly. Ooh, this one's been like consumed by the ocean. Oop. Heck yeah. Alright, we're gonna have so many sprinklers after this. Our garden's gonna be so moist. Oh, God. Inventory is full. I mean, I don't really want the stones, so I think I'm okay. But thanks, though. Ooh, we got another shimmering coffer. Again, I really hope that doesn't just give me trash. Alright, we're gonna eat some stuff.
Yeah.
Hi, Clover. Meow.
No.
What's up, bud? His Royal Highness requests an audience. Hey, Dan. Dan.
Yeah.
I have a very important question for you.
What is the question?
If you were a position in Clover's royal court,
Whoa.
what would you be?
Well, I am a lowly jester.
I was about to say, are you the hand or the
I
jester?
am
We're gonna be
definitely the
my...
lowly jester. I am only deign to be within his presence because I entertain him.
What would I be? Because you're definitely the jester. I don't think I...
Well, it would be weird if you were the queen.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not the queen.
Yeah.
I could be
a nanny?
I could be like the queen mother.
Queen mother?
Is that what it's called when it's like the...
I think it is, yeah.
Or like the dowager empress. But then Clover would have to be an emperor, I think.
Yeah, that works.
What, the dowager empress?
Yep, that's it's a over-assuming title. I like it.
Are you saying I over-assume my place in Clover's court?
Yes.
That's fair. So Dan is the royal jester. And I am the dowager empress, apparently, in our cat's court. We are trying to find some more of those torch thingies. But we are running very low on stamina. And I'm also, unfortunately, I'm wanting to find more of the either Seisagen things or more silver kelp. We are getting a ton of the purple sea urchin now, though. Let's float around and explore. Ooh, okay, can't go that way. Let's see, there was also like something down below the area we were earlier. I kind of want to go check that out. Hello, sir. Standing at attention, I see. Ready the balustrades. Ooh. I don't think we went this way either. Oh my god, so much trash. People, get your shit together. I kind of want to save these because they have high health, but I think you use like seaweed to make them or something, so we can probably just like go through and collect a bunch of seaweed at some point. We are getting a lot of these shimmering coffers. Ooh, wait, was the calico scallop one of the things we needed? I think it might have been. Oh my god, this goes so far. I really hope we also get some like teleport points down here, because again, it's so slow to travel. There's no way to like sprint underwater, at least not that I've found. And it just expands so far, and also like I don't know where I'm going. So I would like to request map teleport point. Ooh, we got some more silver kelp. Beautiful. Gotta keep an eye on my stamina. We definitely want to... I think we need the calico scallop, so we'll definitely want to keep that separate. And we can eat this, but I think that's the last of our food that I want to eat, because I want to just make sure that we can confirm that we don't need either of the new underwatery scavengeable things that we have. Also, I will... Yeah, I thought so. We will get rid of the wood, because I don't think we really, like, super need to bring that up, and I think maybe the stone as well, if need be, which need do be. Need do be that way. Alright. So I think we did this whole little circuit. Can I go down? I can go down the stairs. Alright. Let's check that out then. What's down here? We got some more silver kelp. Beautiful. We got whatever that thing is. Alright, well, I need to eat some stuff anyways. So I'll eat that. Balon, however you pronounce that. Nice. It's really confusing how the silver kelp, like, as you approach it, it immediately turns into bronze kelp for a sec. Alright. I don't think I need the Balon oyster. But I also don't necessarily want to eat or get rid of it before I check. Ooh, but I could pull up... I think I actually have it over here. I could pull up and check. Just to make sure. Yep, I do have it here. Okay, Lake Temple, what do we need? I do need the calico scallop. And I think the only other thing I don't have yet is the blue mussel. So I think we can eat the other ones, which is great for me. The noms. Alright, so calico scallop we want to keep. The rest, I think we can eat. And we've already donated the Eastern oyster, I think, so we should be okay on that front as well. Ooh. Oh, inventory's full. Oh, I don't want the stone. Let's get rid of that. Dump it in the dumpster. Then we can go and hopefully grab this as well. Alright. There are a lot more of the lantern-y things to open up here. But I don't know where I'm supposed to, like, it says follow the retreated route. I don't know what that means. Did I follow it adequately? Clearly not, because it hasn't completed the quest, but... Alright. Let's head this way, because we have not gone this way, I don't think. And this might also... Oh, we can't go that way. Cool. Alright, so we'll head up and around. And then we can try the other directions that we have not tried yet and see what we can find. Is it this way? Again, I feel like I get so lost underwater. Okay, maybe. Okay, can't go that way. Can we go this way? No. Back up. Okay, so I think there it is. So So then I think if we head down this way, there should be stairs, I think. How far can we go down this? Ooh, nice. Okay, beautiful. Ooh, what is that? Do I break these open? What are these? Oh, harvest. Okay, I definitely want to see what's in there, so... Oh, holy shit. That is a huge fish. Harvest. Gooseneck barnacle. Oh, I guess it's just like stuff that... I was like, what are these random boxes? But I just don't think they've actually, like, done the art for the gooseneck barnacle yet. Hello, sir. You regal, noble, majesty with a water bottle attached to your head for some reason. We love that for you. That's lovely. Alright. Are you also a hydrated king? Or queen, I guess, I don't know. Or royal person. I identify as royal and nothing else. Alright. So we collected that. It's getting late. I'll wait until you kick me out, because we got a lot to explore. I should probably move the anchor closer to here, though. Inventory's full. I guess we'll eat this, because I don't know if that's something... Alright. Oh, it's another calico scallop. Okay. We do have that, but we also do need that, so... It's getting late. We will leave soon. I'm keeping an eye on the time. I think you kick me out at 23 o'clock. And perfect. We made it to the edge of what we can explore anyways. So for the rest, we'll need to find the, But where am I supposed to go to follow the retreated route? That's... I probably just have to do more of the, find more of the lantern things. Oh, yep, okay. I was gonna say, I'm like, oh, maybe it doesn't kick me out at 23 o'clock, but it does. It really does. All right. So I'm gonna grab this, and then we'll head back to our farm. Actually, just kidding. We're gonna see if we can do this fast enough. I think we should be fine. Like, more than fine, though. Calico. And then we head back, and I can donate a bunch of, or not donate. I don't think we can donate. I keep forgetting whether we can actually oh, we can donate some of these. Okay. But it doesn't look like the shells are some, there we go. It's because they're under here. I see. Okay. So we can't donate the shells because they're under scavengeable to the museum. So we can sell or eat them. I think I'm gonna sell them because we need money. All right, we can sell the remainder. we'll go and open the coffers tomorrow. And then we have a ton. I think we'll probably want to make another extractor. Just for ease. Oh wait, the gooseneck barnacle I can also sell. Alright. Not animal products, miscellaneous. So yeah, I think we'll definitely want to make another extractor. Okay, let's go ahead and fill up the honey things as well. I think I actually do want to use up some of these. Just because then they'll open up fresh slots. At least for the ones that we have. Like, I don't necessarily want to use up this daisy because we have so few daisies. But I think, like, I can, for example, use this. And then we can clean out some extra space here, and I can move some of the flowers back in. I think I have, yeah, the lotus is here. So then we can move these back over. Cool. Alright. Then we'll refill our honey machines. Make some sunflower honey. Yeah. I've never been a big person into honey, but I'm curious, like, can you actually tell a distinct difference between honey that's made from different types of, like, flowers? Like, is there actually a noticeable difference? I don't know. How much... Yeah, there's something kind of gross about, like, the idea of honey. I don't mind it, like, I use it a lot in tea and stuff, but when I was a kid and, like, they... At a bunch of the, like, plant nurseries near us, they... Yeah, exactly. It's basically bee vomit. It is. And then, like, they just, like, step all in it and everything, and, I mean, not that, like, bee feet are the same as human feet, but still. But yeah, like, I use honey in tea, but I remember back when I was a kid, the, like, local nurseries, like, plant nurseries, had just, like, a stick of honey, and you would cut open the top and just drink it straight. And I was like, no, not for me. No, thank you. 0 out of 10. But yeah, bees are adorable, and they're great for, like, our planet and the environment. I'm gonna make another extractor, so we need scrap, bronze, kelp, and wood. Like, they're a super important part of the ecosystem, and at the same time, and they're super cute, and also, like, I can't do honey on its own. I can do it in tea. I can do it in tea, but not on its own. And also, I am terrified of bees, and, like, anything bee-like. Like, I am very, very scared of all things with stingers. So, oop, that is not what I wanted to do. So yeah, so it's like, for bees specifically, like wasps, yellow jackets, y'all can get the fuck out. For bees specifically, it's like, you can be cute, but just be cute over there. Far away from me. Nowhere near where I could potentially be stung. I'm not even allergic, I'm just a scaredy cat. I'm a very easily scared bean. Oh god, in your eye? Aussie girl, that sounds awful. I was stung by a bee once on my ear, and that hurt enough that that might have been part of, like, the foundational moment that made me afraid of things with stingers. I can't even imagine how much I'd be scared of them if they stung me on the eye. That sounds awful. Oh my god. Ugh. I'm like getting the creepy crawlies just thinking about it. Ugh, no, thank you. But yeah, if I could guarantee that, like, any insect with, like, a bee's coloring that I came across... Okay, I did plant orchids. Go me. If I could guarantee that any animal with bee coloring that I came across was, like, a nice, cute, like, bumblebee or honeybee, that it's, like, if they sting you... At least, this is the case for at least one of them. I don't know if it's the case for all of them, but it's just like that if they sting you, they're going to like immediately die. And so it's like, it's just as much of an issue. It's significantly more of an issue for them if they sting you as it would be for you. So they're a little bit like less of an asshole about it. They're like more picky about who they decide to sting. Whereas for, like, wasps and hornets, it's just, like, they can just keep going over and over again. Like, they have no repercussions for their actions. So they're just, like, freaking assholes about it. Yeah. No. I agree, Tidacat. I have seen way too many pictures. I've heard they're harmless, but I've seen way too many pictures of, like, the huntsman spiders and stuff. Where it's like they're enormous and a bunch of people are like, I don't know if this is a joke or if it's actually serious, but I've seen a bunch of people talking about like how everyone has like a bathroom like pet huntsman spider or whatever who just like hangs out in their bathroom, and it's just like, it's like part of the family, and I'm just like, no, fuck that, absolutely not. I refuse. I would never. Yeah. Like, I think they're kidding. I think it's something that they're just like, oh, this is like something that would be so stereotypically Aussie. To just be like, oh yeah, like, we're just so used to the spiders. Yeah. Big burn the house down energy, for sure. Like, again, I've heard that they're harmless and that they're actually, like, very chill. But they're way too large, and for me, that's enough of an issue. Like, they don't have to actually do any damage if they are, like, larger than my hand. Honestly, if they're larger than, like, my fingernail, it's a big nope for me. And, yeah, hardcore burn down the house energy. Like, absolutely not. Alright. So we're still waiting on a few things there, but we are making good progress. Yeah. Although if I can't see them, that's also a problem. Like, if I can't see them and I know they're there, like if I saw them previously and then I can't see them, then that's also a problem. Like there was one time when I was younger where there was like a spider that was in my bedroom, and I tried to kill it 3 times, and every single time I failed. And then I went to go, like, get more tissues or something, and I came back in and it was gone. I genuinely, like, slept downstairs on the couch that night, because I was like, I don't know where it is. It now has a vendetta against me. I've tried to kill it 3 times and failed. Like, it's gonna assassinate me in my sleep, I guarantee. So I avoided my room for days after that. I was so scared. Rip me, seriously. R.I.P. to my dude. But yeah, like, bears and moose. Moose in particular are terrifying. Like, for a long time, I did not realize how massive moose are. But they're huge. Like, oh my god, they are. I think I saw something that was talking about, like, that basically if a car ever collides with a moose, like, you're basically guaranteed dead. Like, there's no way to survive that, apparently. But yeah, they're gigantic. Like, I used to think that they were, you know, bigger than deer, but, like, about deer-sized. But no, they're, like, gigantic. Full on dead, exactly. No alive, just dead. But yeah, like, freaking enormous. And, one time, so I used to go to sleepaway camp up in New Hampshire, and there was, at one point, a moose who, like, found its way onto campus, and we all had to, like, clear the entire area, because, you know, they can be kind of unpredictable and aggressive sometimes. And I just remember we were, like, all hiding out in the dining hall, and then we, like, saw it walking around, and I was just like, holy shit, they're that big? Like, again, knew they were big, but just, like, it was, like, taller than some of the buildings it was walking past. I was just like, holy shit. Oh, jeez. Stuff like that makes me feel better about spending so much of my hobby time inside playing video games. It's safe in here. Less scary animals. Okay, we don't have... Oh, well, this is better than what we need. Canadian geese. Oh, geez. Yeah, those are real aggressive. Yeah, screw it. Yeah. And, like, swans, too. Like, they're beautiful, but they're so aggressive. They will just come after your shit and take no prisoners. Should I make a grains thing? I feel like I should. Yeah, let's do that. I'll put these in here for now while I'm making this. There are just so many animals that are, like, really terrifying. I remember finding out, like, that koalas are actually, like, completely assholes and, like, are not nice, like, sweet, hugging little creatures. Like, there's so many things out there that are just so cute, but also so vicious. They're like, they're also those, they're like these, like, little tiny bush cats or something. I forget what they're called. But yeah, I know. Koalas are so STD ridden. Yep, they definitely do. They are very sexually promiscuous. But yeah, like, they're, these little, like, bush cats, and they look so cute. Like, they're just so round and so squishy. And you're like, I just want to pet you and love you forever. And then it turns out that they're, like, super aggressive and, like... let's see. Oh, okay, soybeans are grains. We'll shift that. And yeah, they're just, like, super aggressive, but they look so cute. Like, they look like a house cat, but, like, increase the squishiness even more. Like, they just look like they would be so nice to just snuggle up to. So warm, so sweet, and then it's like, no, they're vicious. And that's how I know that, like, if I grew up pre-internet, or, like, pre-broader human knowledge, like, I think I would have died just from the sheer, like, desire to snuggle with cute things. I would just instantly be, like, instant KO from something that wants to kill me, but I'm just like, oh, it looks so squishy and cute. Come here, friend. Like 100%, I think. Actually, I'm curious. In the chat, how do you guys think you would have died back in, like, caveman days or whatever? For me, I 100% know. Oh no, they're closed today. Shoot. I know it would be, like, going up to some squishy, adorable, like, super cute animal and then having it, like, maul me. Wanting to pet the fuzzy animal. Are you responding to my method of death, or are you thinking that that's how you would also die? Because either way, very much surprise, danger fluff. I mean, honestly, sometimes also die by fluff, yeah. Honestly, I feel like that'd be a good way to go. Like, I would not be upset about that. I've often said that, like, if I could choose the way that I died, like, I would probably go for, like, squished by a happy pile of golden retrievers. That sounds kind of optimal. Just have them squish me in, like, a cuddle puddle. I am so down for that. But yeah. Death by fluff is the way to go. There are, like, way worse ways to die than being crushed by a stampede of golden retriever puppies. Alright, we will need to transfer some of these, but I may do that off stream when I reorganize some of this stuff. Let's see. Yeah, and then we'll dump out, I want to rename this to grains. And then we'll pop this stuff in here. I will, I think, eventually make, like, an herb one as well, so I may work on that later. Alright, did we water everything? It looks like we maybe missed one. And I do have a little bit of money, so I may go back to the shop. And then I think we'll go back underwater. Oh. Oh, it's not open yet. Okay. Hello, Theo. Oh, oh, why are you so sad? Oh, he's so sad. You having a tough fall, BB? Shibadu-wah-wah, Alright, I want to go see if I can... Sacred area. Alright. What do I need to do for this one? Fill the market with local joy. You know what? We haven't terrorized Antonio in too long. Do we think? Oh, Valentina! Hello. Oh. Yuri seems like she'd be a great doctor. Alright, let's see if Antonio the fucker. Oh. What's happening here? Look sharp, everyone. Customers will start Didn't we already do this cutscene? I really didn't hear you come in just now. Yeah, I feel like we definitely had this conversation. I feel kind of bad having this whole conversation with him just to then give him trash. Because he is potentially trash. We're going with that theory until something proves us otherwise, because he, Oh, wait, is he not even in here? Antonio, you fucker, you got my hopes up. Antonio! Where'd you go? Oh my god. He's gonna make me even more annoyed with him, curse you. Because he dared to, I don't even think he's in town today. I am not seeing him anywhere. We will get our vengeance for Suki later. I will take you out, buddy. One pile of trash at a time. Oh yeah, wait, I've never been. Is the electronics store open? There's a salon. I wonder if is the electronics store up here? Is it one of these two? No, I guess not. I don't know. Maybe it gets built later. Open, please. Remember to eat your greens. I was gonna say, she has very mom energy with us right now. I appreciate it. She just wants us to be healthy. It's okay. Right. Getting our steps in while we wait. There we go. Alright, general store. Noah, don't leave. Noah, please don't go. Oops. I accidentally went. My bad. Alright. Hey, Eva. Oh. Ooh, yeah, pumpkin pies are great. That's probably one of the biggest things I'm looking forward to with Thanksgiving around the corner. Alright, so I think we needed one more barley seed, and we'll do 8 grape seeds. And then let's see. I think we planted some pumpkins, but oh yeah, because these produce more. That produces more. Maybe let's do more like rice and barley, I think. Let me just check. Oh yeah, we're still early in the season. Relatively speaking, so we should be good. I think I'm gonna do, yeah, more of that. And I can also take that off our checklist, so we have purchased, at least as far as I can tell, one of every kind of seed. So, we should have at least one of all of the harvestables that we need. Oh, Dippa, hello. I painted falling leaves the other day. Oh, I feel you. Socializing can be super tiring. Dippa strikes me as an introvert. Alright, so let's plant the new stuff that we got. down here. Let's see. All right, so we can put one here. And then we also can probably, assuming that, yeah, okay. I forget how many we need of each. Oh, there is something there. My bad. I forget how many of each of the thingamabobs, thingamawhatsits I need for each sprinkler. I think it's one of each. Oh, shoot. That was dumb of me. Okay, I didn't even need the extractor. All I needed was the kelp itself. So we'll make some of that so that that'll help with our workload. Oh, it's scrap. My bad. Alright, grab some more scrap. Then let's craft. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna, yeah, craft as many as I can for now. And we'll load these in. Sort. Alright, nice. Then we'll place these sprinklers. For now, skip that area, because I did kind of set these up weirdly. Here we go. And there. Then we'll water the ones that we just planted, and then we'll head back underwater to continue that stuff. It does seem like the silver kelp spawns quite a bit, though. Well, although to be fair, that was like the initial stuff, so it may not spawn quite as much now. Rank D. What does that mean? Does anyone know what the rank D on the seed description means? Because I do not. Alright. Let's go diving. Having this gigantic tumbler next to me is, oh geez, encoding overload. It is struggling. All right, seems like it's okay now. So having a tumbler that's like this massive is really helping with my hydration, but is not helping with like my very small bladder. So definitely feeling like my throat is less croaky. Ooh, oops. I accidentally shifted to a different tool. Definitely feeling like my throat is less croaky, but ooh, what was that? It's like a dust current in the water. Come on, we want to find some torches. But yeah, I wonder how quickly the silver kelp respawns. Because it was all like pre-generated probably when we came down here and saw that much. So I don't know if it has the same spawn rate as the bronze kelp. To be fair, I don't even know what the bronze kelp spawn rate is, so having that information wouldn't necessarily help me. Ooh, there we go. Alright, there's one. And we need to find a second one. I think. Wait, where did that one go? Oh. Did it go here? Oh, all the way over there. Okay, I was not expecting that. I thought it would just go to the closest one. But apparently not. Alright, race to the end. Thank you for the lurk, Aussie girl. I appreciate it. This one has like a really long trail. Like it went from over here to like the furthest one, and now it's coming all the way back here. Ooh, but it will probably clear up. I need to be careful about my stamina here. It will probably clear up this. Eat something. While I'm waiting, I'm just gonna keep munching down. Alright. Cool. So, is this gonna make this accessible? Or is it... Oh, no. I thought that was gonna be like a path we could go down, but looks like no. Alright. So let's carry on. I kind of wish we could talk to these little sea critters, though. There's another one. So we just need to find one more for this section. Alright, where are we headed? Oh, right there. Okay, so this one's gonna, I'm assuming, interact with this. So that won't open up the newer area to explore. Oh, maybe it will. I might be wrong. Yeah, okay, I think I am wrong. Cool. I may be speaking too soon, but I think this might open up this, and this looks like it's got another one of those, like, mermaid architecture arches. Yeah, alright. Next area. Ooh, we got some, like, flotsam and jetsam. Oh, no, wait, they're not eels. Are they eels? Ursula's, I think they're eels, yeah. I'm locking in that answer. I am not super confident, but I think that's right. Alright. Am I supposed to, like, donate something here in the future? Ooh, cute, okay. We got a nice little, like, overlook area there. Alright. I have to say, like, the undersea area is very tranquil. I wish I could move, like, just a little bit faster would be great. Ooh, silver kelp. Yeah, it's super pretty. I'm also obsessed with the mermaids, so give me more, please. Alright, do I have any other food? I don't. Alright, so let's see if we can find any sea critters. I am not seeing any so far, but I am seeing more silver kelp, which I like. Alert low stamina, yup. I am aware. Oh, there we go. Alright, can I eat this though? I've already donated a calico scallop, so...
Shan,
Yeah.
it will be ready in about 10 minutes.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Ooh, yeah, that would be nice. I hope you can upgrade stuff. That would be super helpful. Alright. So I think we can eat this, but it won't give us much. So yeah, I wonder, I feel like probably I'd have to interact with Ling, maybe, to get that upgrade. So maybe I'll need to see if that's something that we can unlock, because that would be so helpful to be able to swim faster. Jeez. Yeah, those like little sandstorm bits really come through quite often. Alright, we're gonna move the anchor here, I think. Just so we can come back. But yeah, the undersea area is super pretty. Okay. I feel like if I keep going, I'm gonna... Hello, Jarls. How are you doing? Jarl. I keep calling you Jarls. I don't know why. How are you doing? It is good to see your little Viking emotes again. How has your day been? Hump day! Alright. Pop some stuff away. Long day chilling now? I am glad that you have some time to chill and relax. Oh, and I need scrap. Are you doing anything fun for tonight to relax, other than watching stream? Alright, let's place these sprinklers. These are gonna be lifesavers, I can just tell. Ooh, a nap. I love a good nap. There is nothing more relaxing than a nice long nap when you're really feeling like you need it. Although also sometimes I wake up and I'm just super groggy after naps, so it can be a little bit of a mixed bag, but... Alright, we need to get more coal. Yeah! Cuddle naps are great. Do you have a pet or a partner you can enjoy some cuddles with? Or a good squishmallow is also a great option if you have not gotten any. They are like the softest, coziest things. Two cats, but they're assholes. I have a very snuggly cat and my husband, so lots of great cuddle naps around here too. Oh shoot, I forgot I was low on energy. My bad. But yeah, my kitty is the cuddliest little bean. He can sometimes be kind of an asshole too, though. I feel like a cat's favorite thing to do is just, like, do whatever they want in the exact way that they want to do them. In the exact way they want to do it. So, like, for some cats, they're like, I will give you attention and love and snuggles, but I will only do it in the way that inconveniences you as much as possible. I want to make sure you can't breathe while I'm cuddling you. I couldn't remember if we had checked in on the cows today. Actually, I'm gonna do a little bit more. Dogs have owners, cats have staff. You are not wrong. We were talking earlier about my cat's royal title, and oh shoot, again with the forgetting my lack of energy. We were talking about my cat's like royal title and all of the associated components of that. So he is Sir Clover Floofington Fluffernutter. We have now added Percival, spelled P-U-R-R, civil. Oh my god, they're doing the wiggle. I love that. Are those your emotes? Oh my god, whose emotes are those? I really want those. Those are great. Oh my god. But yeah, so we were talking about his royal title. Sorry. Sir Clover Floofington Fluffernutter Percival, the first of his name. And so then we were talking about who my husband and I would be in Clover's court. So we have determined that my husband is the jester and I am the Dowager Empress, I believe is the position we landed on for me. So Tig Madison, nice. I will need to go check out her channel then. Because those are fantastic emotes. Oh my god. I love when Clover does the little, like, attack wiggle. He gets so into it, too. He doesn't do it very often. I did cat sitting through Rover for a bit, and I still do it occasionally now, but one of the cats that I cat sat for did that all the time. Like, every single time we were playing, she would immediately the cook and sewer slave. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess technically we would also probably be the cook a little bit too, or at least like the butlers who serve up the food. But yeah, like one of the cats I cat sat for would always do the little attack wiggle immediately before jumping on something. And she would do it all the time. She was also very young though. Like, I think she was less than 2 years old, whereas Clover is a very old man. So I think he is 11. Yeah, butt wiggles are the best. But yeah, we were like, I can't be queen, because that's kind of creepy and weird, because it's like, it's my cat, and he is, like, I'm not gonna be married to my cat. That's weird. So we settled for, like, what would be, like, the queen mother? Is that the term? And then I was like, maybe I should just go with, like, Dowager Empress. Maybe that works. So yeah, Tig is in the UK, so typically streams in the mornings. Cool, good to know. We have a lot of friends here on the stream who are also from the UK or Europe, so nice. All right, so I think with that, We have a little bit of time to chat, but I think we will probably quit out of the game there. So tomorrow during stream, let me shift into chatting mode. There we go. All right. Hello. I am here with my like very bright. Oh my God. Wait, I just noticed that my sweater kind of matches like the little ear piece. So yeah, but I think tomorrow we will be doing a longer stream starting probably around like a little bit after lunchtime EST. I actually did not do that on purpose. I literally just noticed right now when I shifted in there. I wish I did it on purpose, but I don't have that degree of like advanced planning. So we'll be doing a longer stream tomorrow. I'm going to set up in advance because I don't want you guys to have to sit there and watch me struggle through Create-A-Sim. But we will be starting some kind of sim challenge. I know. Don't ruin the magic. Just let it be. I'll pretend that I did it on purpose next time. Well, next time I would have done it on purpose. So yeah, but so I think tomorrow we'll be starting a new Sims challenge. So this will be the first time we're playing Sims together on stream. And I think we will probably do kind of like a random generation legacy type thing. So I have a copy of the I think it's called like the wheel spin legacy challenge or something, where for each generation you kind of like randomize a bunch of stuff. And it ends up being super chaotic and super fun. So I think also like we are, again, getting very close to our follower goal, which will then get me to affiliate. And I think once we hit affiliate, something that could be really fun to do with that is to go through and have a channel point redemption option where you can add chaos to the game, basically. So we'll have that available, and then we'll have a chaos wheel that we can spin, and basically you can redeem that at any point in time and it will introduce chaos factors into the thing. So one of our Sims will, for example, have to break up with their partner, or they will have a child taken away or something. So we'll introduce a few different like chaos options, and then you guys can just like totally inject as much chaos as you want. Are we all set? Okay. So yeah, so I think that could be super fun. We'll continue playing Coral Island, but we'll kind of alternate between Sims and Coral Island. So if you're interested in that, definitely come by stream tomorrow. I think we will just be focusing on Sims tomorrow, but we'll alternate like every other stream or something for Sims and Coral Island. But yeah, so let me know if you guys have any suggestions for that kind of thing. And otherwise, we will start a legacy challenge tomorrow on stream. So I look forward to seeing you guys there if you do come in. And thank you all so much for the chats and the support. It was nice getting to talk to you. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks. Oh, let's raid. I always forget. Okay, raid. Let's see who's online. Awesome. Thanks, Aussie. All right. Let's see who is available for raid. Let's go in and raid our good friend Shay. So she is a trophy hunter who is streaming Hollow Knight right now. So let's go say hello to her and just send a quick like shenanigans raid in the chat. Here, I'll send a message we can use. I still need to actually set up a raid command. All right, cool. So Shay is great, and I will set up an actual raid message for a future time that we can use like a raid command. But for now, that works, and we'll go in and say hi. All right, see y'all there. Thanks. Bye.